Blog Talk Radio.
Do you ever stop to wonder if people really knew the truth about what was going on in the world, if they would be any different? Because quite frankly, normal abandoned me a long time ago. My name is Dakota Frandsen. I am the specialist of the strange and fucked up. You'll never see the world the same way once you stick with me. Nothing is off limits. And you'll never know what world I'll be coming from for each episode. Listen in. And wait for your world to be changed forever.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November 9th, 2018. We're inching closer and closer to the end of the year. It's been a crazy one, hasn't it? I don't know about some of you guys. And for my friends, California right now, in the zone of the fires, I hope you're safe. And by the listening in tonight, you get to safety. I'll be thinking of you guys. You call me if you need anything, alright? Just wanted to announce that real quick. Tonight's discussion. Time to let go. Let go of what? Anger, hatred. Let go of the urge to pursue revenge and just move on. Because isn't that what we're supposed to do? Unfortunately, you have to be damn lucky to be able to avoid pain. I did some time at Harvard to do a Buddhist class. It was a course on how Buddhist teachings can relate to modern psychology. One of the very first teachings, in fact, the very first teaching that the professor presented were three simple words. Life is suffering. Because you're here on this earth, you're able to breathe the air, able to listen to this show, able to somehow observe the world around you. The fact that you are alive means that you will face suffering sometime in this life. Be it fighting with relatives, the end of a relationship, the loss of a loved one. You have to be lucky to not have to deal with any of that. But again, it's also not realistic. I wanted to talk about this as a result of a conversation I had with quite a few of my friends. Some recently just got into a seemingly healthy relationship. Some had a relationship just end. And while the pain is mostly because it's still a fresh blow, I try to tell them that the fact that they are looking for ways to talk nasty about the other people that weren't involved. To constantly seek ways to say, oh, he's an asshole. Oh, she's just a slut. He's just a man whore. He's no good. I try to tell them the fact that they feel the need to do this, even though they have every right to be upset, the fact they feel the need to do this is a sign they're not truly over what it is that happened. And unfortunately, there's some things that we can't just let go. It's hard to let go if you've been unfortunate to come out of an abusive. It's hard to let go if someone you trust suddenly turned on you and maybe even brought you to a point where you may have not been able to walk away alive had it not been for pure circumstance and odds so great that you'd have to wonder if somebody was watching over you. It's hard to let go. When perhaps the only person that made you feel human, made you feel loved, made you feel that you could be something more, is suddenly gone. To be honest, I know I've mentioned this before, but I hate this fucking time of year. I do. Can't seem to get away with some sort of new trauma coming around. Latest news hasn't been as bad because I hadn't known the guy all that well. Knowing his situation, there was time to prepare for the worst. So a friend of mine who I used to work with passed away earlier this week. Stage 4 cancer. Right now across the country, one of the kids I've taken under my wing through the charity programs I've been involved with is battling a brain tumor herself. She's not even 10 years old. I wanted to talk about this because it can be hard to let go of negative feelings if it seems like the blows just keep coming. I gotta admit, it's been a long time since I had the halfway decent holiday season. When stressors for family was just stressors for family. Annoying habits from cousins, little siblings bothering you, nagging of parents. I wish there was times where that's all that was left. I gotta admit, I expect even more trouble to come. But why is it that we hold on to these negative emotions? The sadness, the anger, the guilt. The answer is simple. The answer is the same reason why American news media outlets always seem to focus on negative events. They might throw in one happy little story to give you a sliver of hope that shit's not going sideways. It's the same reason they all focus on the negative. Because our systems are built to remember negative more than the positive. Even though statistically, we are in a time where the world has never been safe. Collectively, the world has never been safer. Violent deaths are down, violent robberies. All that statistically has gone down. Of course, you can say, the year 2016, where it seemed like everybody was dropping like flies. That was just a fluke that easily could have been seen coming due to the fact that most of the people from the baby boomer generation were reaching their 50s, unfortunately, reaching the end of their life. Our systems are built to try to memorize the negative in order to prevent us from getting into that situation again, to be able to recognize potential danger in hopes that if we can't avoid it, we can survive it. There's also another observation that I can't help but take note of, is that there are so many of us out there when things are genuinely good, things are genuinely better. We can't help to think, something's going to happen. Oh, this person's going to hurt me. Oh, that's going to happen. And anybody with a decent knowledge of psychology can understand that it's because the person that usually feels those emotions, has those thoughts, they themselves had a rough upbringing, so that when things are good, they're more afraid than anything else. You can take examples from all over the place. You have people start to self-harm when the one loved one that they trust passes away. You have people that threaten to kill themselves during a bad breakup. Drunken stupors. Getting involved in violent altercations, only escalating into a gunfight. Possibilities are limited by only human creativity. And while much of this cannot easily be attributed to the fact that that person sees no other way to release the pain, the anger, the sadness. In reality, all they really need is someone to listen. All they need is just someone to say, hey, I hear you. You're going to be fine. It seems like some people can't even take that as enough. A friend of mine once said, it seems like we have as many people trying to end their own lives as we have the number of people who are fighting to stay alive. It's ironic when you think about it. And when I say time to let go for this episode, I want to reach out to those people who might try to think let go and it's taking the ultimate end. Nobody, not your mother, not your father, brother, sister, girlfriend, boyfriend, aunt, uncle, cousin, pastor, teacher, youth group leader, whatever. Nobody's worth holding on to that pain. And we're not accomplishing anything by holding on. So you might even try to say, oh, Dakota, you're clearly holding on to shit too. Yeah, I am. But in regards to loss, there's a way I try to observe things. And then I try to encourage others to try to see as well. The person that you lost, would they really want you to join them so quickly? When it comes to relationships, why are you willing to give up your own life for one person who didn't know how to love? And take away the chance for the one person that can and will treat you right to come into your life. Say you want to join a family member that recently passed away. Not to sound rude, but they don't want to see you quite yet. If you're more open to the supernatural ideals, they have ways of checking in, even if you can't sense them around. Bad, but it's true. And if enough emotion gets worked up, they'll find ways to let you know they're there. You know, it's kind of funny. Thousands of years, the thought that the dead can still rise and check in every now and then has served as a comfort for a lot of people. Perhaps that's why my life has decided to spin this way. Because I get it. I've been there. Point where it seemed like nobody gave a shit. Or it seemed useless to keep trying. Or it seemed like the entire world was against me. Some of you who follow my story close enough will know that some weird things came out of it. But in time, my trips to China, Ireland, Scotland, even France and Italy, I met people who made me realize this wasn't true. They don't realize how much meeting them, getting to share those adventures with them, changed everything. Most I still keep in contact with. All of them are more than welcome to get a hold of me if they ever felt the need to talk to someone. Even though some of the things from my past have started to come up, and clearly something new is right around the corner, they make it worth it. My life has gotten to be so much better, and I've had opportunities just like this show right here pop up to help make things better. I honestly can't thank them enough. But when the time comes, and you're faced with a nasty situation, what are you going to do? Are you going to hold on to it? Because all you're really doing is shoving a piece of glass into your own flesh. It's all that ever accomplishes. You let go. If it's something new, go ahead, take the time to process. Bandage yourself up. Class. Otherwise, it's not going to do you any good. Things do get better. Better people will come along. More amazing adventures like you would never believe. That's all I got to say for tonight. Damn allergies. Also wanted to announce that if you pay attention to my social media links, you can find a link to a blog post that will show you all my official accounts. We're going to announce guest positions. We'll set up something on my website to fill out more details. We're going to start taking guests on this show. Interested? Want something you want to promote? Got something you want to talk about? Hit me up. We'll get you taken care of right away. Also, if you're in the Boulder, Colorado area, you might want to check out an event called Speak, Write, Promote, Become a Mover and Shaker, presented by my friends at Hay House. The event takes place November 16th to the 18th. It'll teach you all the necessary steps to build a multimedia public career. If you actually want details, a link is also in the description of this episode. Be sure to check them out. All the full list of details are there, plus ticket prices. Hay House presents a lot of interesting content, so listen to what they got to say. You might just be surprised at what you'll find. That's about all I got to say for today. Tune in next week where we'll decide to do... Why not? Let's do another episode of Strange Safety. It's getting closer to the holidays. Tune in next Friday. We'll have another episode of Strange Safety. Like I said, be on the lookout for notices to appear on this show. I'll set up something on my website so that way you can submit your information. If you sound like you got something worth talking about, we'll put you on the air. Also, if you're listening to this through Blog Talk Radio, you can see that this show is syndicated through Google Play, iTunes, Anchor, Spreaker. You can even catch archives on my YouTube channel. Wherever you're listening in from, I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Be sure to stick around for more. Be sure to take care. Stay safe. I'll see you next time.
At the crack of dawn, we're cooking it, brewing it, grilling it, flipping it. McDonald's fires up the griddle every morning so you can start digging into it and enjoying it and saving with great deals on breakfast favorites like Sausage McMuffin with egg. Now get 2 for just $4. Then add any size soft drink like an icy cold Coke for just $1 more. Make your morning routine a little better. Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.